Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Neyyah. I hope you're having a really lovely day. I am so sorry for the gap last week. I am just itching to get back into this. I have been racking my brain and trying to sort out how's our audio. I think we're okay. Trying to sort out um where we might have that's actually loud in my headphones. That's better. Okay. I think we're okay. Please let me know if the audio's not okay. Trying to figure out where we have mushrooms. Where we can get mushrooms. Because, as we've established, we need mushrooms for the vault. This is one of our cameras. Yeah, it was just up there. Okay. I had said that one of the first things I was going to do was review that journal. Where's my elevator here? I want to go back up. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. We need to figure out what contains mushrooms for the Spordock vault. And I want to review the Peyotish clan history. Those are the two things that are on my list. So, first things. Gufunki mushroom grows across Felizu Island in what's become known as the Gufunki zone since the island was separated by Bonoxy eye portals. In certain areas, the roots of mushroom soak up waters stained with Pelorian flower petals, and big spores can be found glowing blue under the mushroom. Smaller spores grow on top, which have been used to generate light. Doesn't tell us a whole lot. We also have Mason's journal. Purple rock inside a cavern. This is how he woke up. The mirror had discovered me at the Pelska shrine on Panorvia Point. I was naked and unconscious. He recalls noticing purple rock dust on my skin. He believes the Pelska was connected with my appearance here on Neyyah. It's hard for me to recall faces or names. One name does surface in my mind, sweeping away the strange purple dust of mystery and making things in my life as clear as the Feamor sun that bathes my skin. Smolix. So we have our vengeance arc. The mirror had instructed me to go down to the Spordocks to replace the safe there, which holds the Neyashka activation key. But upon traversal through the Pelorian portal, the safe unlocked itself. I was certain the safe had been locked before its transit through the portal. The mirror also informed me that such safes had exploded while being sent through Pelorian portals. After a few days, the portals seemed to have been given a complete upgrade. There's no problem now, but the Shruyuki portals continue to cause problems, with a possible closure of these portals happening soon. Vimir hasn't explained to me the lock mechanisms for the safes, but at least I know a way to unlock one if I ever need to do so. Well, I mean, I can't just pick up the safe and go through the portal. Can I? I witnessed Vimir setting up one of these strange-looking devices down by the Jalud arrival station. I've seen some of these planted in the waters of the Neyyah heater chamber too. I believe it may be related to an experiment he wants me to be a part of. That's going to bother me. I'm going to look... Okay. Shruyuki. Canadian mouth does not want to say that word. Shruyuki portals will open the vault. I don't think I can pick up the vault though. I have a feeling it's connected with Oloje. After looking at the weird lantern object, I've noticed it's connected to a manhole cover, which seems to be locked. Opened remotely. Vimir's been spending a lot of time at Penorvia Point. All I know is the Pelska and Smolix are important elements to my reasons for being here. Survivors would talk of the Pelskas. For some reason, I struggle to remember that name. That creature's eyes gazing deep into my soul from above the bright haze of the portal in my dream. It tries to stop me from remembering. What is this creature? They seem to lie dormant, hidden from this world. I'm aware from the memories I've managed to salvage from the growth of that beast staring back at me from my dream that the Pelskas never visited my home, Quilivia. And Quilivia, the very place I was sent from. 4 rulers sent me here, people of wisdom and old age, survivors of a betrayal bestowed upon their world long ago by Smolix. Fizalta, their homeworld. 4 rulers, this could be the Payoltish clan. Once open, my people can enter this world and take back what's rightfully ours. I've noticed Vimir's been using the salt pages a lot more. He's hiding things. Fueled by the vision of my success in opening the Quilivian, freeing my people, I chose this path the 4 rulers trusted me to save the world. I won't fail. Grandfather's death at the purple caves of Quilivia overshadow my happier memories of him. At first, he found the Gufanki mushrooms to be quite favorable, but then after adding warlet flowers into the mix, he created an ink which worked almost as well as the ink I had used back in Quilivia. So the ink might be made from mushroom. He's been working on some strange devices down at Panorvia Point. There's an old building close to the Pelska Shrine. Weapon storage. The weird machines. That's it. I know there were 2 towers on Neyyah that serve as transmitters to the Jalud portal here on the lab. I know Vamir has some lock systems put in place to keep the towers secure, but I'm also aware he uses the Jalud to return to Olajay. He must have it running all the time, surely. Maybe the lock systems don't even exist. They're just a way to distract me. What else could those towers be used for? There's a task Vamir wants me to finish by the end of the day, collecting old heater shells from the Neyyashka zone. He wants them brought back here to the lab. He seems protective of them. Or at least one of them. Maybe Smolix is getting too close. I remember the symbol patterns just as much as I remember the correct colors needed for the crystal block mechanisms. If anything, it's Vamir who needs to worry about forgetting them. His mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Perhaps he's having the same dream as I had. The creature's eyes are starting to haunt him too. Okay. So do we have something? Not really. I don't think we can put... I kind of wish we had, ink. Falitsu plants. Creepers will come after him. Neyyah knows. Smolix will smile if he... For now. Prototype of the dome. The rotary shell works fine, considering designs and operations of the mechanisms. Rail cart. Elska portal activation code. Bunker teleportation. I have made 2 new keys that will unlock the new mechanisms. Gave one to Mason, the other will keep here in my office at the Paida factory. Left the Ronalda Temple the other day, having discussed the recent Yopelish portal devastation at the Paida factory. Smolix wasn't happy, disregarding the portal's once useful activity as a mere means to an end. Upon activating the microphone frequencies at the old gun tower on the Lavendus zone, the sounds emitted there brought tears to my eyes. It was almost as if that sound belonged to the mourning of the departed Pelskas, or even the pain of the lost Fizaltians seeping back into Neyyah from the depths of their prison, the Quilivian. I'm so close to finding it now. New lever system for the water pump shed at Scarlatti Towers. Made sure the key Erntra has provided is kept away from prying eyes. Elevators shut down. I'll replace the button as soon as I can, but the Voke cabinet on Falitsu Island must remain accessible in order to retrieve the correct symbol for the Mayorda gas system at the Lodvik Tower. I took a couple of samples. I have to discuss with Taleva my suspicions regarding the guiliphium that Smolix has concocted from the Neyyah spores. I took a couple of samples and will take them to my lab on Oluj. I may even bring the equipment to Neyyah, but we'll see. There's a possibility that the drug may be used to subdue the people rather than benefit their health in any way. It would be used as a protection against the elements once the Leflomian portal brings Oluj back to Bragnarian. I'll see how Taleva goes with eating the white parts of the Gufunki mushrooms. This is the constellation system. Pelska portal. And then all the different locations. Okay. So that's that one. This one. Dismantle the railings. Apparently delivering stronger access to the spore docks through the Toledo portal, leading to Penorvia Point. Hello, Maple. I agree. It would be a lot easier to have a dog or a pig to help us find whatever counts as a mushroom. I've discovered from my journal review, I've discovered that I was right at one point in Mason's journal. It said that Vamir had tried using Gufunki mushroom extract to make the ink and then ended up mixing it with another flower, and that worked better. And that's the invisible ink. But I don't know how to get any of the invisible ink. Smolix seems to have taken a liking to my recent experiments with Gufunki mushroom spores. The results on the lanterns I've set up so far and Neyyah seem to indicate they deliver a great source of light power. While the lanterns seem to be working great on flat surfaces, more uneven, rockier surfaces cause the lantern tentacles to lose their grip. I've thus been working on more remotely powered sources of light that can be activated by these beautiful Gufunki mushroom spores. So far, so good. If we can find... I don't know if we can pick up one of the fallen lamps. Oh, there was also a thing in Mason's journal that said he went to go replace the vault at the Spore Docks, and the one he was holding popped open and unlocked itself when he went through the portal. And he's discovered that it unlocks automatically if it goes through a Shruyuki portal. But I don't remember what a Shruyuki... My mouth does not want to say that word. I don't remember what that kind of portal is. Quick maintenance check on the Kula crystal setup I installed a while ago at the watchtower of Falitsu Island's harbor. Surprising how powerful it is after having not inspected it for a month or two. Seems to work fine. Heater servers don't seem to complain. The old Lavandishing tower nearby still provides, even today, despite most of it now crumbling away into the ocean. Mason's content with responsibilities. Managed to hide the crystals safely away in a place Smolix will never end up going. Probably too afraid he'll be attacked by an Elopolite. Still lurking away in those dark chambers after all these years. No goal or craft to save you, Smolix, not now. Mason seems to agree with me on making sure there's a place to remind ourselves what color's needed for which mechanism. The Spore Docks sounds good. I've managed to tinker around with the power flow of the console there. The Neyyah activation console is in a secure place at point A of the ocean portal, but I've made sure the key is also secure and the Spore Docks seems a convenient place, considering the safe which holds it. The Velatron machine continues to work its magic, even with the Peyotish clan no longer present to oversee its power. The oil canister still fits and operates as it should do, fueling the machine. With the use of the Billix oil, I feel it still connects the Velatron temple with the other 5 zones of Falitsu Island. Crystals, constellations. Now they're connected up to pipes. Am I no better than Smolix? I know many of the old Fizaltian spears have either fallen or been blown off from certain structures here on Neyyah, and I've let these be, as though not to disturb too much of this ancient world. Maybe I should let my thoughts be for now. I can only do what I can. Until the Quilivian is found, Fizalta remains in the grip of Olujay. Neyyah will only be Niyashka Site 28, and the Lodvik Tower, once bearing the sacred Lodvik waters, which were pumped into the Niyashka chamber to help grow the beautiful plant, will only ever serve as another means in which I'm guilty of instigating a means of escape. Okay. That didn't give us a whole lot, actually. Ryuki portals. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna head back to the Binoxy system computer. Because it's got a picture of all the different kinds of portals. I don't think I have anything in my inventory that has some of that invisible ink on it. Portals, please. Portal. You? Spore pump delivery portal? That is not the one. Not what I'm looking for. Yuki portal. Okay. Apart from Spordox 1 and Neyyah Site 28, all Neyyah spores are now sent to the Spordox via chutes connected to Toledo portals. All Shiroyuki portals are in the process of being shut down. While metallic objects don't react very well when passing through Shiroyuki portals, Neyyah spores present no defects upon transit. Chute systems have been installed at most Neyyah heater chambers to deliver the spores to connecting Toledo portals with Spordox 1 using Shiroyuki portals. Updates are currently unavailable, while work continues to tweak and fix the plasma technology for these specific portals. Okay. I feel like this is an important part of the equation. I need to mute my Discord. Can I hold up? Nope, I can't. Never mind. We'll just keep going. I think we'll be good. Okay, so the Shiroyuki portal seems to be an important option. It's talking about metallic objects not going through well. Mason's journal said something about the vault unlocking automatically when he went through the Shiroyuki portal. There are 4 of them somewhere. There's one at the Spordox. Can we pick it up though? I don't think we can pick it up. Okay. Well, that was that bit of research. While I'm up here, is there other things I should re-review? I don't think so. I think we're good. I do want to head back to Penorvia Point and take another look at the Paleoltish clan history. I genuinely don't know what to do. Like, at the moment, it looks like I have 2 options. I can either find something made out of mushroom, like that invisible ink, to try and put in there, or I can try and take the vault through a portal that I don't know where it is. No, I meant... Is that what I said? I meant pick up the vault. Because I think the vault is that little... It looks like a 3D printer sitting beside the portal. I don't think we can pick up the vault, though. No, picking up the portal would be difficult. That is true. The only other thing made of mushroom is the lights. So it's either ink or lights, I think. No, I probably said it wrong. It has been an incredibly long day. I got home just barely, like maybe an hour before stream started. And so rushed to dinner and tired brain. I'm probably saying things wonky. Okay, do we have... So that one right there looks like a Shiroyuki portal. I think that's the one. But we can't even really get to it, can we? Wonky, goofunky, same difference, right? Does this currently go? Yeah, this currently goes to Panorvia Point. Okay. Let's go read some lore. Remind me to change that back to Sportox. You the mushroom book? No, you're the Paida book. You're the missing constellation book. Oh, that's what Vogue Towers are. I was starting to doodle those. Okay. Let these words of our land, our blood, keep on empowering our people to shine, to be the best we can be, and learn from our mistakes to make Fizalta a better world to live in. By the order of Lord Quananovic, I, Yunarta, one of the 4 rulers of Fizalta, do hereby share my knowledge of our Fizaltian ways. Creation of the Vogue Towers. Oh, Botrix. No, I don't want jump scares, thank you. Hold on. Let me turn that off. Okay. So that's turned off there, and then there in OBS. Okay, I think I'm safe. Thank you very much. Okay. Creation of the Vogue Towers. Levitation crane. Murals had been drawn up depicting 4 core processes behind the importance of Paidas. Placed around the walls of the cavern where the portal to the Velatron Temple sat at its center. Paidas would be required to enter the portal cave, which is built into the cliffs on the Levandus Crystal coastline. The portal's activation would require the 4 members of the Theoltish clan to insert Paidas. Strong enough. Very powerful teleportation system, strong enough to be able to separate large areas of land. 4 towers were built called Vogue Towers, which contained a very complicated plasma energy stored within the walls of the towers and running deep down into the rocky islands each Vogue Tower is built on. If the towers are destroyed, an explosive surge of energy is sent out across a large radius that will destroy anything in its path. Vogue Towers also send energy to large areas of Neyyah that require power. The Scarlatti Towers was one area of Neyyah that was required to remain in its original location due to where the Paidas were grown. Machines were created to keep track of 3 different details associated with the Voke separated areas of Neyyah. The sun's position, the location of Neyyah, and the current weather temperature. Each Voke tower shows its active power source with a large Toledo portal symbol built on top of each tower, glowing bright with the color of the specific Neyyah location. The Voke towers have enabled Neyyah to remain protected from any potential Elipolite attack and keep the production of Paidas prospering. Okay, that makes sense. I kind of want to know if... I kind of want to see them blow up. I have all of these ideas in my head for, like, different endings. It would be very destructive. I don't actually want to destroy Neyyah. Just to be clear. Here they are. Paletush clan heads. And the betrayal. Each Philidian can generate a wealth of Paidas. Quinonovic designed ways to harvest these pearls. One Philidian was the location for what was termed the creation. Specifically designed factories are built and equipped with a variety of mechanisms. No Neyahs were harmed in the making of this ending. I hope so. I sincerely hope so. Human-sized capsules are connected to these tanks, and the Paletush clan members are locked into them. Given masks to breathe. They enter a dreamlike state. Very specific amount of biofuel gas is released into each capsule. They need to be locked inside their capsule for half an hour, guarded by a Philidian warrior. And once that is completed, Paidas can be lowered down to the bottom level of the Paida factory, ready for collection. Neyyah, or what used to be called the Blue Philidian, was a specifically designed Philidian, requiring the power of 5 Paletush clan members to power the Paidas. One particular clan member by the name of Sharus Califracal oversaw the development of the Velatron. Very close to the 4 rulers of Fizalta, became obsessed with the Velatron. I don't think there's much more. Velatron machines are protected. Sharus Califracal's location is still a mystery. Maybe he'll come back. Okay. Okay, that gives me more... That makes more sense as far as, like, the Voke towers. Yeah, the only thing I can think of. I think I need you guys to chime in if you've got your hints and nudges for me. The only thing I can currently think of. Where am I going? This way, I think. No, not this way. This way. Only thing I can think of is either to try and go through the portal with the vault. Or to try and find something made of ink. Let's go. Yes. See, I would really, really like to be able to climb into that chute, but I don't think I can. Let's go back through here. Oh, or grabbing one of these lights, because they're made out of mushroom. But I don't know how to grab one of those. There's the one we saw that's on the ground, but it's just fallen. Like, I don't think we can pick it up. I want to switch this portal back to the spore docks. Which honestly I should have done while I was here. No. Is it this one? This one. Hammer sector to spore docks. And then did I already do all of the things in here? I don't remember. Random notes in various places that you can't review in the journals. Okay. This is just the Velotron down here. I think I kept wondering... This didn't have power before, did it? I don't recognize anything I'm looking at. Yeah, notes found on desks and such. That's fair. I feel like that didn't have a signal before. I'm glad I went down to check. Okay. I'm gonna kick myself if I don't. Let's go take one more look upstairs. This one was mostly... Oh. Down the stairs first. There we go. This one was... the oil. The vines, right. Hoping the current state of the dome's technology is providing sufficient progress. Complaining about the vines again. Elevator sector seems to be a stronghold against any natural forces. I've ceased work on the railway system. While the Neyyah spores are fruitful on Neyyah Site 28, the place has caused me nothing but trouble. The Banoxide portal seems to be running at full capacity now. Stronger fuse system will suffice. Replace it with the Jalud, we knew that. This is... Oh, that was the one we did at the beginning. Okay, so I have some oil. This was the track upgrade. Yeah. Okay. Not this one. Old pipes. Gun alterations. Shooting the cat. Right. Okay. Not there either. This one was mostly the water up here still drives me crazy. This one is heater servers. Rather than using only the Trondy counts, yeah. Okay. This one... Oh! The Gufunki mushroom spores at the Sleeping Tower area of Lutsu Island work most effectively on new remotely powered lanterns. Maybe it's something to do with the nearby Binoxi Eye portal. Those rays could be aiding the potency of the spore's growth. I'm quite happy with the new contraption which possesses the spores. So far, so good. Let there be light in dark places. That kind of looks like a vault. Or at least close. Yes, let there be light. Okay. I don't think we have any... I hate that the text can't be cleared up on this one. That's the closest we've gotten to... Okay. Mushroom spores. And they're like the really spindly ones. The ones at the Sleeping Tower area work most effectively on the new remotely powered lanterns. So, Sleeping Tower area. Go see if we can find some spindly mushrooms. Nearby Binoxi Eye portal. I think that's just where we're putting it. Okay. And then this side, we've got elevator repairs. Immediate closure of the elevator until the button has been fixed. Why was it tampered with in the first place? If you're able to find a fix to the button system there, inform me as soon as you can. That makes me think that maybe it's possible. One of my current concerns, yeah, faulty pipe Fleetsu Pod 4. The Gufunki mushroom produces spores which, when mixed with two chemicals, produce a very efficient and sustainable light source. I set up a few of these light sources around Neyyah Site 28. Couple photos. Okay, so we could maybe... I think I'm not sure. But I think we need to go back to the other half of the Gufunki zone, whatever it's called, sleeping tower area. Sometimes I remember that I have a Pelska portal. Okay. Here. So it said specifically it also said like near a Binoxii portal, and that made me wonder if there might be more like kind of in this area. But I don't see any. We need the top of a mushroom, like those bits there. That's what we need. Or one of these lamps that's fallen down. This way. It seems darker in here than I remember. Okay. Where do I find... Where can I reach a mushroom top? I don't think I can get over there, but maybe this one? Possibly. I would like to harvest some of your spores, sir. Is there... Can I look down? There's one right... Haha. There's one right here. Perfect. Okay. We are winning, guys. So I can go, there's a portal spot over here. That's the one you're remembering? Oh, Maple, you totally knew where it was. You absolutely knew. Did I actually? That's so ironic. That is so ironic. Well, I appreciate that you did not actually go crazy. And I am so, so sorry. You are very patient with me. Okay. Have some mushrooms. Aha. Ooh. I want to look. This. Okay. Pelorian portal is active. Spordock's entrance is not active. Okay. For a sleepy brain day, you're still making progress? Yes, that's true. And it is a very sleepy brain day, so I'm actually quite pleased with this. What are you? You are a not active button. Now you are active. What an interesting room. Oh. What are you? Spore portal system. Okay. So I do get to take the safe through a portal. That's fun. Oh, are you locked? Just like the other side? That's okay. It was the Shiryuki portal that could open the safe, though. Well, now I feel stuck. Not stuck. Now I feel conflicted. Because I'm partly certain that as soon as that portal is activated, I need to go one step further. If I activate anything that communicates with Oluj, then Smolix will come right away. I don't want that. Oh, it only does one or the other? Interesting. Super interesting. Okay. If I turn that off, does it automatically turn this one on? No. That one's a bluish green. I can't tell if that's a green or green or if that's just my eyes. Well, we need this portal to... No, that's definitely more blue. Okay. If we... leave this active, and then... Is there... Oh, there might not be a... I was thinking of using my little teleporter, but I don't think I've got a symbol over here. Okay. Oh, that's got all the 4 colors in it. And that does absolutely... Who was that? Was that Albert that was saying that? That this mountain looks like the same symbol as this. That's absolutely what that was. Okay. Do we need... The question is... Well, let's try it. Do we need that button active to get back through this portal? Yes. Because it is actually powering it. Okay. Pretty sure this vault won't open. The safe won't open. But I'm gonna check it. Yeah. I would need to send it back. Okay, where am I headed? Come on, brain. Our Lady Towers, maybe. So, this is another one where we're playing with portals. No, it wasn't Scarlatti Towers. It was Harbor Zone. Harbor Zone. Politsu. The other side. Okay. Where are... Politsu is red. Okay. And then Harbor Zone, I think, might be through the Benoxii portal that I was beside. This is clearly... Yeah. I need to be able to open the vault first, I think. Yep. This does go to Harbor Zone. Okay. So... that portal right there. That's the one that I need that will open this vault. That's locked. And I can't unlock it? I can't unlock it. But we've got the cart. I don't... Nope. My brain is stuck. Okay. So be it. I think we did all the things up here. Oh, there was one that we didn't have lit before. Here. We don't seem to have this one. I wonder if that means Olujay. It might. Because that was something that was mentioned. The whole using Olujay, like the symbol of a circle, as the symbol for Olujay. Oh, hold up. That portal might be one of the ones I need. I mean, I think this one might be. Well, now I'm confusing myself. Can I get around? Is there a way? I want to get over there. Okay. I think we already noticed that I can't get in that tower. And I think, oh, I should go back to where the boat is and see if I can get past through that way. We had sat in the boat. We can only sit in the boat. We can't go out. Okay. And there was nothing else there that I could affect. It was just... yeah, just the cart, and I can't even pull these. Although it looks like I'll be able to at some point. Possibly. Okay, how do we get around on the other side then? Not that part. This part. Except I want to be outside the walls. So we'll go through here. That portal. It looks like there isn't... So maybe I can't... Okay. Well, that's where I'm wanting to go. And I think I had done everything that was over here already. Quite sure. Let's turn around. And this is the one that goes to the dome, where the elevator is, that is broken, that we wanted to come back to. Broken button. I don't think we have anything that can be used. Okay. So then what I'm thinking the other location, pretty sure the only places that have Shuriyuki portals. Oh, but there's 4 of them. It said there were 4 of them. Yeah. Let's go back to Scarlatti Towers. I want to just check on the status of things. I think we've done everything over here. Yeah. Both buttons, or both lights lit. And then this one. This was a fuse situation, wasn't it? We can't go down there anymore. Can we back up and look? No. But we can look up. Ocean portal. Plasma shield is all good to go. Levitation system. Yeah, it's a fuse situation, I think. Or I just had to turn on the power? I just had to turn on the power. Guys, there was a button. Oh, okay. Don't worry, I have pushed the button. Okay. So. Can I now go up? Buttons and levers are absolutely my nemesis. I can't go up yet. But maybe this thing will work now. My little light bridge. And then... yeah! That was much more wobbly than I expected. Oh. I am up. This is very cool. Very cool. Okay. This was the walkway I was hoping to get to. I've gotten here. Neyyah elevator is inactive. Portal is running at full speed. Access to point A is currently closed. Let's not activate just yet. Because I don't want to call Smolix. Camera power system. Okay. Oh. Right. this would be where that Paida frequency number probably would come in, I bet. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what that is, Maple. Okay, so we need a right angle triangle, level 1. And the circle at that angle and red. Which means we're going, I think we're going back to, that was at the mines, wasn't it? I think it was at the mines. I want to go past this over to this one. See what is to be seen on this side. Aha. We also have a right angle triangle level 3. With a circle that goes that way, that is green. And this looks like that thing over there, only with an open top. So, back we go. Oh, too far. No, not too far. This is correct. Mines are yellow, I think, which means they're right across from me. Can I go? I can go around this way, I think. This is not faster. I don't know why I thought this might be faster. Okay, and I'm pretty sure the PSF codes were down at that building. This way. Yeah. Okay. So right. Okay. So red 584.34 and green 320.93. I am hoping there is nothing more complicated about it. Like I'm pretty sure the triangle and number of bars and circle are just like coordinates, basically, I think. Too far again. Okay. I'm definitely a little bit concerned that we might be stuck again because we haven't been able to open the vault yet and get the camera crystals plugged in. But we'll see. Question mark? Okay. You. Green Paida is 320.93. Ah. Okay. I'm not gonna go do the other thing yet. Camera power. Camera power 5, 8, 4.34. So I didn't need the crystals to activate the cameras, is what I'm understanding. I need to go back to HQ and look at all the data before I go pushing any more buttons. I need to make very sure what I'm doing. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Heater chamber status. Heaters are active, which means they should be glowing when I go back there. The Neyyah is at point A. The shield is active. The Neyyah is inactive. Two external computer systems to lower it from point A and point B locations. An activation cabinet can provide fuel, which needs to be powered remotely. Okay. The chute is inactive. Live update. Unable. Okay. Cameras. We have a couple cameras with nothing. Okay. Right. Oh, that's above the... That's above where I found the fuse boxes. Crane camera detected loading error. Unable to detect camera visual input. An alternative camera system has been set up to receive a classified camera view. Okay. Okay. So the cameras... I see, I see. The cameras are looking at this. You know, this is a really good way to see if the horns and the eyes are the same. They are the same. Okay. Alternative camera system has been set up. That's really interesting. How's our time? 20 minutes. I'm not yawning yet. That's a win. I've got a safe that I need to open by going through a portal. I still need to figure out how to place where to place those crystals, those camera crystals. Okay, we did. I think the only thing... I smudged my glasses. I think the only thing right now... I want to go back and check the... the heater center place, whatever it's called. Because if this heater is now working, this should be all glowy. Yeah, they are glowy. Okay. Okay. Is there... Oh, the yawning has started. Spore delivery chute. Yeah. Okay. So, heaters are on. We can't do anything with this chute currently. Oh. Was there another ladder? I think there's another ladder over here. Yeah. Is there nothing? Heated service, Ludwig Tower, Yashka heater chamber. Oh, so we have done all the steps. Tronty counts, yep. Okay. Where is... Go this way. Okay. Well, now we're just stuck with how to open the safe. And... Where did he say? There was something about... Oh, here. Lantern-looking devices by the Jaluta arrival station. It's connected to a manhole cover. Something unusual happened the other day. Instruct me to go down to the spore docks and replace the safe, which holds the Neyyah activation key. But upon traversal through the Pelorian portal, the safe unlocked itself. Oh boy. I think my brain is turning off now that I've started yawning. There's no problem now, but the Shryuki portals continue to cause problems, with a possible closure of these portals happening soon. Vimir hasn't explained to me the lock mechanisms for the safes, but at least I know a way to unlock one if I ever need to. Okay. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to do much with that, but we can go, at least not yet. We can go back to Falitsu Island. And take another look at whatever this camera is looking at. And the strange lantern thing over here. Can we look down? No. That's a button. That's a Jalude. This lantern that we cannot look at. Okay. Nope, we're not looking at it. But this camera... So this camera... Did we see anything? I don't think we did. I don't think we saw anything to differentiate purple crystal and red crystal. Other than... No, I don't think we did. Like, one of the lights was slightly more... You know what? Let's go back. I really think it's an arbitrary thing, but one of the lights was slightly more bluey green than the other one. I don't think that's relevant though. Okay. It's blue opposite? Yeah, it is. Too far. Okay, do you tell me anything? Not really. we've got at the entrance here, we've got red and blue on the left and green and yellow on the right. I'm not sure that means much. I really wish I could zoom in on that. That sounded like a bug. There was a little flittering that just went by my ear. But it looked like there was an in-game bug. So you have to use the power to open it. Well, it might be my feet turning, actually. That's a hook? It looks like a hook. That's where we got it from. Spore portal. Currently inactive. Right. I really want to walk down there. Can I get through? No, that gate won't open. Why would they have a hook? Okay. I don't know if I've gotten any hints from this as to which crystal goes where. I feel like it hasn't really given me much. There's not much to look at over here. Okay. This button. Okay, let's go back and take a look at this. the same... Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Okay. There's not really much, is there? Like, I feel like I'm just missing something again. With my luck, it'll be a button or a lever. I'm sure of it. Okay, well, let's keep the portal active so we can get home. Or we can get out of here. Was there supposed to be a spot? Is this the one? Yes, this is the one. Falitzu Island, Norvia Point, Scarlady Towers, Glorfiak Mine. Okay. So there is no teleport from here. That's okay. I think I gotta call it here, guys. I have no ideas. Okay. Notes to self. Go through Ryuki portal. With safe to open. Crystals watched by cameras. Lots of question marks behind that one. There was something about the Peoltish clan members, and the Volk Towers providing power, and that secret panel, and that rest area. Volk Tower power, and quote-unquote secret panel, and rest area, beach at the mines. And then the fuse, like, we are at the point where we can turn on the fuse, I think, at Scarlady Towers. I think that's the fuse lever that I haven't thrown. Because it's scary. So we might have to do that and just see what happens. I don't want to, though. Okie doke. I am sleepy face, but I am happy with what we got accomplished today. So this was a satisfying gaming session. I hope you guys have a really lovely rest of your week, and we'll catch you next time. Bye!